In a city grappling with worsening humanitarian crisis, dozens of women in Taiz took to the streets in a massive demonstration. Raising their voices and holding banners, the women demanded that local authorities and the legitimate government listen to their suffering and meet the community's basic and legitimate needs. This report has more.
In a city exhausted by waiting, Hanan set out with her small lantern in search of a long-awaited light. Nearby, Hadia took heavy steps, carrying an empty pot, seeking drops of water. Hanan and Hadia were not alone in the scene. There were other hearts and souls suffering from lack of health care that was gradually collapsing, education that was fading, and security that was slipping away from their way every day.
اليوم نساء تعز خرجنا للمطالبة بأقل الحقوق عكس الشعوب العالم يعني.
Today, Thai's women took to the streets to demand basic rights such as water, electricity, and salaries. Teachers are underpaid and they are being demanded to educate our children.
أطالب بحقوقنا الشرعية.
We demand our legitimate rights. We do not demand luxury, but rather a right that exists in every country.
In a scene that embodied the fearlessness and a firm belief in the right to a dignified life, hundreds of women in Thais took to the streets with chants, expressing the rejection of a harsh reality that lacks even the most basic elements of humanity. They carried banners that spoke the truth to their daily suffering. Their demonstrations were accompanied by a wave of widespread discontent with the local authorities' superficial responses, which revealed a deep gap between their promises and citizens' aspirations.
الشارع التعزي يغلي غلاء غير عاديا بسبب الأزمات الحاصلة داخل محافظة تعز وانعدام المطالب الأساسية.
People in Thais are angry about the crises occurring within the governorate and the lack of addressing basic needs. Officials are merely forming committees that have nothing to do with humanitarian services.
This female protest issued a strong call to the government and local authorities to listen to and meet the demands of women and society. It emphasized that achieving a dignified life is a fundamental and absolute right of every citizen.